Hi, my name is Riley Allen. This is my review of the 1997 movie Under Wraps. It's the first movie that's marketed that Disney considers a Disney Channel original movie, and for some reason it's not on Disney Plus. I had to find this somewhere else. Mind you, they have You Lucky Dog on Disney Plus, which is a very bad movie in my opinion. Of course, that's just my opinion, but I also think that Under Wraps is underrated, or maybe it's actually just perfectly rated by people and we're just not hearing about it. I really enjoyed this movie. It would probably be better if I watched this during the Halloween season, because it's about a mummy, but you know, Halloween's a spirit. And if I want to have the Halloween spirit in January, then so be it. I want to have the Halloween spirit in January. So our main people are three kids. Marshall, who's a horror fanatic. Gilbert, who's the scaredy cat, basically. And Amy, who's the girl. And she, kind of witty and sarcastic. So Marshall's mom is dating a dude named Ted, and he does not like Ted. That's their relationship. He and Gilbert go to watch a movie, but they chicken out. Or Gilbert chickens out, so he leaves. It's a horror movie. Gilbert doesn't like horror movies. Okay, which is fair. I like horror movies. Some people don't like horror movies. That's fine. That's fine. No reason to force someone to watch a movie that gives them nightmares, in my opinion. Just takes the fun out of watching a movie. So he finds out that Mr. Coupot has not been paying Gilbert his paper route, which, for his paperboy, or it was either paperboy route or walking the dog, and either way, I think it was paperboy. I can't remember which one it was, but Marshall attempted to get his friend's money, and, he ended up fleeing because, Mr. Coupot is scary, apparently. Well, eventually, like, a day later, they find out he's dead. And I need to know how long this movie takes place, because, like, in the span of, like, it can't be more than a week. They've already moved the body, moved everything out of the house, and some woman's already got the house, the real estate rights or whatever type of rights you need to sell houses, already got the right to sell the house, and has already got buyers for the house. What? How long? Over how many days or weeks does this take place? It can't be that long. Anyway, before he dies, they find out, or no, after he dies, I think, they hear rumors that he's got dead bodies in the basement or something. So the three kids decide, hey, dead bodies in a basement? That's awesome. Let's investigate. No. I'm sorry. If I hear rumors of there's bodies in basements, I'm avoiding that basement. What? You got me messed up. Anyway, they go in, and they find out that the dead body ain't so dead. It's a mummy. They start kind of befriending the mummy, but they have to leave. Eventually, they try to come back, but the mummy, again, this is what I mean. They've already moved all the furniture out. Everything's been moved out, so they try to find the mummy, but he's escaped, and he's basically went on his own rampage, kind of escapades. He went to a drive-thru. He got found in the ER, which was hilarious. That's the best scene in the movie. They see this dude covered in bandages, looking like I can't even say warmed over death, because he's cooked to death, I guess. Like, he looked like he and Death got into a bare-knuckle brawl, and he lost every single time. So they check his pulse. He ain't got no pulse. So they bring out defibrillators or something, which I don't think is actually how that works. That's not how that works, I believe. I think defibrillators before your heart stops working. Could be wrong. I got no medical license. Anyways, it's the funniest scene. He eventually escapes, and he tells us all to the kids and grunts, and Marshall says, you know, the funniest part? I understood all of that. So they go to this dude named Bruce, who's a big nerd, to figure out stuff about mummies, and they find out that if they don't get him back in his coffin by Halloween, he gonna die. For real, for good, turn into dust, bye-bye. See you later, sayonara, you know? So they bring him to, like, I think the museum, and they find out that he must have been a priest. A high priest of Ra, the sun god, or something like that. And they notice that he's especially close to a female mummy or whatever, and they're like, huh, supposed to be celibate. He was, not so celibate. So, the mummy is a rule breaker. We love that about him. And they gave him the name Harold. I don't know who looks at a mummy and thinks, yeah, that's a Harold. That's a Harold. So they go through some escapades, and we find out that Mr. Coopot is actually alive. He faked his death for insurance purposes and to sell the mummy to this buyer. So he sends out his goons to a Halloween party at the high school where the kids have fled to recapture him, which they do. And the kids, along with Bruce, manage to go and stop Mr. Coopot and rescue the mummy and get him to basically his eternal slumber with his lady mummy friend. And the movie ends kind of with, you know, him, I guess, accepting Ted's relationship with Marshall, the main character, accepting Ted's relationship with his mom and basically fully confirming that he has a crush on Amy, because God forbid boys and girls can be friends without one having the crush on the other. And they all go, Amy and Gilbert go watch a movie with Gilbert confusedly playing the third wheel. I'm pretty sure the mummy was played by the same actor who played Ted. Was this supposed to be an allegory, like, for his relationship with Ted? Like, him accepting the mummy helped him accept Ted? If so, that was neat. A neat storytelling device. Overall, I really enjoyed this movie, and as I said earlier, I'd probably enjoy this movie a lot more if I decided to watch this in the Halloween season. Overall, I'm gonna give this movie a 7 out of 10. It is a lot better than You Lucky Dog. I just found that movie so weird, and it just... this is a lot better. It was fun. It was wacky. Seven out of 10. Thanks for watching the video. Leave a like, comment, subscribe if you want, and I'll see you in the next video.